everybody. Welcome to kdmoonchild's world. I thought I'd hop on here right quick like and do a first day of autumn reading for you all. Snuck up on me, my goodness. Oh yeah, the full moon and all that. It's like end of the month. Yeah, all this stuff going on. So anyway, we're gonna take a look at the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Past, present, and future. What do we need to know in spirit about the changed season of autumn? Our season of harvest. What do we need to know about melon? Future. He said this is the Shaman's Dream Oracle by Alberto Violdo. I can never say his name, I'm sorry. And Colette Baron Reed. I'm saying I'm sorry to him, not you guys. Because I don't want to see you all do better. Okay. Let's see. What do we need to know about the past? Maybe we need to look at this as a... let's just see what the card says we need to do with this. Okay? For the past. What do we need? Oh. In the past, we've been asked in every task we do to dive deep, to dive into the flow completely of the task, and not to find suspicion or fear, because it is a 10 card, which is an end of a cycle card, which is perfect for the past. We've been diving deep into our past and learning from that, learning from our shadows, learning our opinions and where they came from. Were they really our opinions or maybe someone else's that we heard a lot growing up? And we just kind of assimilated that as ours as well because of how much we respected that person. Doesn't have to necessarily be a parent or teacher. This card is saying we must, no matter whether it is from the past, the present, or future, we still must dive deeply into flow to understand the tasks coming in the present and in the future. But we must dive deep enough to not dwell so that we can still breathe and transform and not stagnate because we're stuck. The present, another 10 card, the end of a cycle. This card is about we are learning what we have to disown about ourselves, discard about ourselves, and what we need to let go of. And it seems topsy-turvy because it seems like the foundation of the tree is up in the air and the new growth is down in the ground. So adapt to how it appears for now. In learning to adapt is when you learn to let go of the parts of you you no longer want. The parts of you that you need to let go of. Parts of you that right now, if it makes you uncomfortable, don't do it. I mean, truly, deeply uncomfortable. Does it make your skin crawl or make your tummy tie in knots or feel like somebody's grabbing and squeezing your heart? If that's the reaction you're feeling about a task, a current task that you're trying to attempt, that's what you're feeling. Stop and back off and take a look at why. Something deep inside you is telling you it triggers, maybe it's triggered a part of your soul that needs to be retrieved. But this card is telling us we all need to take time to look at our roots, to know where our feelings come from, where our disappointments come from, and where our joys come from. Are they truly ours? Do they come from the inner child, that root child? That is what we have to discover in the present. And then we can let go of the parts of us that we no longer want to own. And that's our current position. And we've gotten to this point because we did the deep dive. Okay? In everything we did, we paid attention to detail and did our very best to make sure that what we were working on goes with our plans for our hopes and dreams and what we're trying to manifest in our lives. So what do we need to know about the future? Well, this is my favorite card in this deck. I love the caterpillar. I love the caterpillar. She's all eyes. She's just saying, be aware. Pay attention. Open your eyes and look around. See, she's got cherry blossoms over here. She's got an iris on her shoulder. She's sitting in pink maple leaves. She is all bright-eyed and well aware because look at her. Every single breathing orifice of her body has an eye. So everything in this caterpillar is fully aware of the opportunities of the future. Wow, so in recap, I have to tell you what I'm hearing loud and clear now from these three cards. In our past, we have been asked to dive really deep into the river of flow. In every task we do it with as though it is the last time that task will ever need to be done, and it will need to be done perfectly according to your details that you've recorded, you've paid attention to. That is the ending of the deep dive and having to make that hard choice. How far do you want to get into the river of life? How deep are you willing to go? And then here, right, says, because you fed yourself so deeply in this river water, this life-sustaining river water, it's easy to flush away the disowned bits of you that no longer serve you anymore. And then maybe while you're at it, you can take a look at your roots and reclaim some of those parts of your soul that you had to give up to hang on to these disowned pieces of you that you don't anymore. You see out there bits and pieces of you that you recognize you haven't seen in a long time. Reach out for it. But before you can reach out for it, you have got to let go of anything you don't want. Have a garage sale. That means have a garage sale of your soul or have a garage sale of your material things. Either way. In the present, we will be more rooted and not quite so topsy-turvy if we recognize those things that we need to disown and get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Then, after we do these two things, before winter hits, opportunities start to show up. And if the opportunities don't show up before winter hits, be certain they'll be there for you to act on this spring. That's why all the spring flowers and all the pinks and purples. That also signifies your two upper chakras. The purple is your third eye, and that magenta pinky color, it's your crown chakra. That's your direct connection to source. Maybe you need to clear and clean that. Maybe that's part of getting rid of the disowned bits of you, is clearing your chakras. Get your chakras in balance. Either way, know when spring comes, absolutely without doubt, there's going to be more opportunity than we are going to know what to choose from. And that's for all of us, everyone. So my goodness, I thank you very much for being here for this reading. Talk about a reading of hope, optimism. I feel good, don't you? I'm excited. I love seeing that caterpillar opportunity, because that is also telling me in springtime, that's when I'm going to be getting my new key. And that gives me all winter to manifest and dream up this beautiful, new, familiar, and soul companion. I hate to turn this into a personal thing, but, sometimes it's kind of good to hear how cards affect the reader. And this one certainly has affected me. Stand up for what you believe in and do it without being afraid. You have nothing to be afraid of, okay? Because you're disowning the things that don't speak to you anymore. You don't think about it. You don't worry about it. It just doesn't happen anymore. Because you know what you let go of makes room for a lot more new opportunities. So, dive deep into your tasks of the past. And if that means doing shadow work, working through things from your past, I pray for you most for you to have the most benevolent outcome. I thank you all for being here. Happy Maybon. May the autumnal solstice carry you through this wonderful season of change and letting go to feed the rebirth and the abundance. If you guys would like to subscribe, it would really make my day. Have a nice community, good people in it. Join us, please. If you like this reading, give me a thumbs up and we will see you in the next one. Bye bye now.